the Virginia Tech Hokies, they went 6-7 last year under head coach Brent Pry, and like in-state counterpart Tody Elliott, he's feeling the heat. Even more so than Virginia. Virginia Tech's a pretty, storied football program. They have some pride, and to see the program in this spot, they're not happy with it. He really needs a bounce-back season, a turnaround season to, stick around. Key players for them, Kyron Drones is coming back at quarterback. A very, very much a mixed bag. 1,500 yards passing, 10 touchdowns, 6 picks last year, and then 419 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground. He's a guy that one play will knock your socks off, and then the next it's like, what in the world are you doing? I can't believe you just did that.
He made the 40 worst plays of 2024 college football season
He
video.
did. And it was a glorious bad play.
Yeah.
So, thoughts on Kyron Drones?
Well, I think, bad last season. He just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And Virginia Tech was not good enough either. They had laid the groundwork, both in-house and in the media, that this was going to be an elite team last year. They're favored going into the Vanderbilt game. They lose that kind of in a brutal way in overtime. Beat Marshall, beat Old Dominion, two Sunbelt schools, but then lose hosting Rutgers, which didn't make a lot of sense. But then people were like, oh, Rutgers is actually kind of good. But they're not. They're Rutgers. And then you lose devastating fashion on a Friday night where you complete the Hail Mary, or the reverse of that, right? Miami completes the Hail Mary.
But it was like a weird, everyone thought the Virginia guy had it.
Yeah.
And they overturned it.
Yeah, it was like the Monday Night Football Packers-Seahawks kind of deal, and you lose that in a devastating fashion to Miami. You win 3 games in a row from there, but there was just a tough stretch down the end, losing to Syracuse, Clemson, and Duke. Not good enough from Kyron Drones, especially from a numbers perspective. He was viewed very highly going into the last season, and it kind of surprises me that he even gets to return and start at quarterback.
I agreed.
This year. For Brent Pry and Virginia Tech, it surprised me that they weren't able to land somebody in the portal to potentially compete with that, but it feels like that was an in-house decision more than it was a no one wanted to come there.
Completely
decision.
agree. They doubled down and said he's our guy.
So they're gonna have to live up to that. Brent Pry is gonna have to live up to that. He set the bar high on himself. He has laid his own table, and it could be his own demise as well. And they've got big games again on the schedule this year that they need to go out there and win. South Carolina, Vanderbilt, and then going to Tech, and then hosting Miami and Louisville later on in the season are big games for them. They've got to win some of these games. They need to be good this year. Otherwise, it's Brent Pry could easily, very quickly be on the hot seat after last season where the expectations were so high. It's insane to see how quickly that is flipped. I feel bad for the Hokie fans while you cheer for a mascot that is something that doesn't exist in real life. It feels bad for them. My best friend growing up was a Hokie as well, so I feel bad for him as well.
Sure. I have some friends that go to that school. I don't really feel bad for them.
They need to be better for the sport's sake too. That place with Enter Sandman and being a premier place to host games, it's good for the sport, it's good for the program, it's good for the ACC.
It'd be great for the ACC.
Yeah, it's on my bucket list of places to see.
Yeah. Sanders, you'll talk about your boy real quick, and then we can get into over-under.
My guy, Terrion Stewart, not Terrion Arnold, that's an NFL player. Terrion Stewart. I'm going to pull up a photo of him real quick because I didn't want to put, and if you are listening, you should also pull up a photo of him. I did not add it to the video because I feel like the quality is just not good enough. JP, look at this guy. Can you see that guy?
Yeah, he just looks like a guy.
Can you guess his dimensions looking at this photo?
I know he's 5'9".
Yeah, he's 5'9", 223 pounds, I think. Do you know? So you saw in his 4 years of college, he's played 4 years at Bowling Green. He's played 70-plus snaps every year, so he has played time. Do you know how many receptions he has had in his college career where he's been the starter for the majority of the past 2 seasons?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, all right, it's 5. It's 5. The dude does not catch passes. I think he's been targeted 6 times in his collegiate career, and like I said, that's with playing a lot of snaps every year. He's just brought in to just run the ball, and he does that well. He's averaged over 5.5 yards per carry every year of his grade and had a PFF run grade of 94 in 2023. So this is a guy who I saw that photo of him, and he's just a tank. I'm really excited to see what he looks like. He averaged 6.1 yards per carry in 2023, had 8 touchdowns. Like, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what he can do.
Sure.
He reminds me a lot of Josh Robinson. Do you remember that? You remember him, JP? What? Bro, he was our running back in 2014. Wow. Okay. All right. Fake Mississippi
Crazy.
State fan, I guess.
I can attest, as they played A&M, he is a pretty tough guy to tackle. But, yeah, I guess if you're going to tune in this team, look out for him. Look out for Kyron Drones, and then look out for their pass rush. It should be pretty good, especially since Sam Seifkes. Anyone want to take a gander at that last name? Seifkes. Seifkes? Seifkes?
I'm not even going to try.
I'm gonna take the over.
Cool. Yeah, Sam Seifkes is their new defensive coordinator coming from the NFL ranks to try and help things out here. Their win total 6.5. JP's taking the over. You're banking on Kyron Drones, just as they are.
2 SEC opponents, both at home.
Not both at home. South Carolina game is a neutral site.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm taking the under. I think it's a rivalry game. It's always crucial for these programs, especially this year with 2 coaches fighting for their jobs. Week 14, they go to Virginia, and that very well could be a must-win game for Brent Pry and could be a must-win game for Tony Elliott, so I can't wait for that one. But I'm going to take the under at 6.5.
I think I'm also going to go over. What is does the rivalry have a name? What's it called?
Couldn't tell you.
Wow.
Virginia
so now I'm
versus
sitting
Virginia
next to a
Tech.
fake Mississippi State
It's like the
fan and a fake Virginia
like the
fan.
Commonwealth
That's
Cup or
wild.
something.
And you've picked the Broncos to win the AFC West. So
Yeah. Tucker, I'm jealous that you're going to Virginia Tech this year.
That's crazy.
He's going to Virginia Tech Vandy week 2.
That's
so
awesome.
Should be a fun game.